Since its inception, basically, me, Blood Boxing, we probably the oldest people on YouTube that I know. That somebody that was there as long as I was. I got in 2005, but didn't post anything in 2006. We seen a lot, but now that I've kind of like had some success on YouTube, people start pitching me ideas, man, and and some of them are just drop dead hilarious. Um, like Joe Budden called himself having a network or something. Like I don't know what in the world a YouTube network is, but happy holidays, new Chris. I had bet on Arsenal to win yesterday. I hate Arsenal too, but I had to bet on them to win. It's a lot of ideas that get pitched to you. Like Joe Budden has his own show, and people thought like I should have the Casino for Life platform where I put on other YouTube channels and like link them to mine. And I'm like, I don't even know how to link someone's channel that ain't mine. You know, like I don't own that channel. So what, I'm supposed to own the channel and then have y'all on it? And then what, do I charge y'all a fee? Like I'm still confused here. Like, what do they mean actually? So the more we're going into it, the more I start to figure out what the problem is. And I'm like, that's not gonna pretty much work out. That's asking for a whole nother headache that I'm gonna have, and I get nothing out of it. Really, I'm getting nothing out of that. I'm gonna have a lot of drama and headache on my hands. Something I got enough of already in my own life. Now I got 30 other situations. So that's the one situation. Here's the other situation. Somebody had another bright idea and said, oh, Sino, you should try this. We got this show and we're gonna do a whole YouTube show, but everybody naked. It's called The Naked Truth. And everybody gonna be shocked, right? They gonna want to tune in because we naked. I'm like, so you want me to be naked standing next to another dude butt naked on the show? And we sit there talking about sports. We talk about everything, but we be naked though. I mean, like, well, I think you're gonna have a problem with the algorithm. And your channel being taken down effective immediately. Nobody's ever done that before. I'm like, no, it's kind of been done before, but not to very much success. And it wasn't on YouTube. But let me I was like, this is weird. I'm like, hell no. And the idea. But he was like, no, I'm not saying they're going to show us naked. You know, like we had no shirt on. From the camera angle, it looked like we naked. We could be wearing pants. They wouldn't know. But from the top up, we going to be like have on no shirt. So I said, well, what about if you got a female on there? What's she going to do? I just going to show up from the shoulders up? What's going to happen? Like, yeah, we could just do like naked sports talk. I said, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, the worst thing about that idea is that you're successful. If that becomes successful, you cannot take that anywhere. Where are you going to put the sponsorship? You've already cut out children advertisement. Now, if anybody finds out you're not naked, you lost your whole steed. Now your whole thing looks like a gimmick because you weren't naked. Then what happens? You got to have a lot of heat. So you know you're going to be spending a lot of money on on the heating and air bill. You can never get big enough to where they want to put you in the audience now and have the audience come in there and watch live the naked show. They'll be like, whoa, we're not really naked. They're like, they not really naked, man. I knew they was phony. Yeah, that's the one. The ideas you get pitched, buddy, completely hilarious. Then they want me to do a reality show on YouTube. Now, actually, this was pitched by actual people that work for YouTube. A lot of y'all don't know that, but this is an idea that they wanted to do when they had YouTube Red. YouTube Red is now YouTube Premiere. They erased all that when they had original programming. They wanted to do a sports show. These people who were filmmakers, you know, they make shorts and all these different things. They took up film. They like my channel. They like how I talk about boxing. They wanted to do a show that was basically made around sports. And I was supposed to be a guy who had a show who basically bashes the star player. So basically I was the Jonah Jameson of sports, or Stephen A. Smith like. And I said, I don't have the time. They was like, just give us 4 days. 4 days. And then, you know, we can't promise any money because we got to get, you know, make sure it's monetized and everything. But we just need 4 days. We'll take care of your travel and room and all of this. And I'm just like, I appreciate it. I just really don't have the time. I don't have the time to fly out there, even if they paying for my room and food, just so they could do that. I don't think the show went anywhere. It's just one of those original YouTube programs that I don't even think they picked up and may have dropped. But that was an idea that was pitched. Next is something called YouTube Black. This was about 2 years ago. When all the social justice movement was going on, they wanted to know if I wanted to enroll in something called YouTube Black. And I guess they, you know, people gonna fight the power and they say, hey, he's black, grab him. And I guess I'm supposed to get a flag in the background and start going, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm bliggity, bliggity, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, black, bliggity, black, bliggity, bliggity, black. I'm black because I'm black. So, I'm assuming this is what they wanted. YouTube Black. It's actually a real thing. Created by YouTube. YouTube asked me that I wanted to be a part of YouTube Black. They said, hey, do you want to be a part of this new thing called YouTube Black? I said, hey, is there such thing as YouTube White? And I never got a response back. But they didn't ask me to be a part of YouTube Black anymore. Very interesting. Yeah, well, depends on who you're rooting for. Depends on who you're rooting for in that situation. They wanted a no. They wanted me to partner with, do what they call a collaboration. Another idea that was pitched. I do a collaboration with somebody else that's in the same thing of what we're talking about with hip hop. And the girl, she was going to do her little thing that she does where she goes over people's dresses and what they're wearing and, oh, their fashion and look at the dress and the shoes. And they want me to do it with my truth behind, and I talk about what's going on, the truth behind the beef, and then she talks about their clothes. Again, I don't have the time, nor do I do that. I work alone. I don't. I don't need to be telling the story about, yo. So LL said to Pac, and then this went back and forth. And Tupac, he had on this jacket. It was like a jean jacket. I'm like, that don't work. What's she gonna tell them what to do? They go where they have it available at? Jesus Christ. I'm like, what's she gonna do? Cut me off to start talking about where they can go buy the clothing? As if any of it matters, man. It's crazy out here. It's real crazy. I'm finally home. Woo! People don't know that mouthwash help kills that C19, baby. Kill them particles that's sitting in the air in your throat. Get your little rubbing alcohol. Sniff up some of that rubbing alcohol. Yeah. Get you a whole new high. What rubbing alcohol does is goes to the pores and start getting out all that doggone C19 crap that's been outside. Start soaking all that stuff up, going right in them pores. Once you sniff it, you know it's working because it starts burning away. He's like, I be drinking rubbing alcohol to protect myself. You're going to be sitting there lit. And another thing, you ain't seen an alcoholic with COVID yet. We're too drunk to know what we got. We got a lot of problems. What's up, T? He said, what's the condition of the old man? Can you show one of his houses? I don't see 19. He said, I don't know C19 correct. And I'm trying to say, which old man you talking about? Oh, it's already in here. I came in here. This is the last thing I was working on. People didn't see Get Out Part 2. Starring Ryan Garcia. Get out of my next fight. That's all he does is get out. You said, said Kwame got him shook. He got that boy shook up like a dice game. He just know better. He a smart man. You like, you want some of this too, old man? Nope. You want some of this too, old man? No. And man, like, I see Kwame and his brother whooping the entire doggone club and the police by themselves, back to back. I don't want no smoke. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go smoke. That's what Gilbert finna say. He don't want no problems. Woo! Oh man.